Alright guys, I hope you guys have been doing well. Sorry it's been so long. I've been painting a lot, I've been doing a lot of stuff, but every time I try to get to the point of recording the reading, stuff keeps happening and happening and happening. And so today I just decided I was going to do a regular reading without the painting. I'll try to put the one out with the painting as soon as possible. But I did feel like this one really needed to get out. Let's just start with this first card right here that I drew. This card is actually called Best in Show. So it says, seen but not heard. Hush, hush, my sweet, you look amazing. Take my hand, don't speak, keep smiling. Don't say a thing. Perfect. Did I tell you, you look amazing? Now I'm just going to read out this card because it pretty much explains the reading. Are you walking around in a lackadaisical state of mind, looking like a wind-up doll? Something is going on with you and you cannot show or communicate your true self. It's almost like you're pretending to be someone else. What happened to you? Your radiance has lost its shine. Why are you allowing this to happen? What are you afraid of losing by being yourself, and at what price? Are you actually happy? How long should and can you play this role? Whose life is it anyway? The answer should be yours. If you let someone or others start controlling your decisions and actions, then you are straying away from your full potential. Do not be afraid to speak your mind and stand up for yourself. Your voice counts. Your thoughts are uniquely valuable, but you must speak the words in order to be heard. Now this really falls in line with this reading. And I did not draw this card until the end of the reading because I used this separate deck. So I think that really explains what's going on. Really explains. Now, let me just talk about just some of the stuff that I've been picking up on during this reading. You had a previous situation happen where you had to show a great amount of strength and resilience because of how people were treating you. To me, it comes off as a very abusive situation where you were in this place where you had to mask yourself to survive, pretty much. You had to be clever, you had to be creative, and you had to blend in. And so reaching for your true self was not something that you could do at the time. Because of this situation, for however, and I feel like it went on for a very long time, mind you, but for however long it went on, it made you look at everybody in every situation with a certain amount of empathy, because you could see different sides to things. You could see different motivations, different people, different layers to the world around you. It really taught you to look at everything. But then you hit a point where instead of looking at everyone else around you, you had to turn around and look at yourself in a certain way. Because while you weren't judging everybody around you harshly, you were judging yourself harshly. And that made it so that you were taking in what other people were doing to you, and you were pretty much echoing them. You were echoing their words inside, and it really made your self-esteem go down. And this is that situation right here, that past situation. So you really had to heal from that. You've been on a healing journey for a very long time now of healing from that stuff, and let me tell you, it has not been easy. I can see that. Now this card came out, and this card is Reclaim Your Power, Panther Spirit. Pretty much, you are in a space now where you have to step forward and you have to reclaim that power. You have this inner strength that others are very much unaware of. It's the time to use that inner strength. you're supposed to be using it not just for others. Like, you've been using that inner strength to help others on their journey, and it's time to help yourself. You have to step into your power. And you know, something that came through before I even drew this next card was you have to speak up. Like, it's time to stop shrinking yourself to fit into those spaces from before. It's time to drop that mask and really come out as your true self. You have to do it boldly, bravely. And then, like, with this next card that I drew, which is watch your words. Sometimes this card can be taken as, like, watch how you're talking to the people around you. Watch that kind of stuff. But I took it as, like, watch how you're talking about yourself. Watch the words that you put out into the universe about your situation. Because, like I said, you're parroting what other people have said to you about yourself. And you have took that so much that your self-esteem has really suffered. So you really have to start working on how you're talking about your own situation. Because what you put out into the universe, it really does come back to you. It really does happen. So you have to look, like, past all those illusions that people put on you. And you have to say, like, you know, this is me. This is who I am. This is my situation. And start using words of affirmation, pretty much. You can, like, I mean, it's good to really, you can look it up online and you can try different phrases that work for you each day. Different words of affirmation. You can start by saying, like, I am enough. I have the power to change. I am making progress. You know, choose words that's going to lift you up, that's going to make you better as you move forward day by day. Turn around those bad phrases in your mind and start using those good phrases. We have to move through the bad and then come out and replace it with good. And that's the only way the situation is going to change, is if you start talking different inside. Like, you also have to come to a place, and this is Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth, but it came out in reverse. You have to come to a place where you understand that, like, not everyone is going to appreciate you. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to be kind to you. And you have to realize it doesn't come from the broken in you. It comes from the broken in them. They are coming from a place where they are broken inside, and they're projecting that onto you. You have to remember that. You have to understand that it's a reflection of them and not you. Don't shrink yourself. Don't apologize for being your authentic self. Like, you deserve to stand in your truth and your power and be respected for it. And you deserve to be around people who respect you, who love you, who cherish you. You have to continue to move with your power and your integrity, and you know, you'll be all the better for it, honestly. I feel like this world is already so broken, and we have to owe it to ourselves to fix our own broken, even though we didn't break ourselves, right? Like, we didn't come into this world and try to break ourselves. And that's the sad truth of it. But we owe it to ourselves to heal. We owe it to ourselves to be true to ourselves and to move in our power and in our authenticity. Don't shrink yourself anymore. Don't let others shrink you. You have to be unapologetic about who you are. This is the message that came through. I hope it hits the audience it's supposed to hit. And I hope you guys can just take and internalize some of the good in this message. All right. Well, that's about it.